How you doing? Episode 58. Welcome back. Stuff looks a little different around here, but first let me show you about some of this. Some of these diamonds. Yes, I've been strip mining a lot. Got all of this stuff in this chest. I think it's all new since we died last episode, and then this is the old stuff, I think. I kind of don't know anymore, but stuff looks a little different today. I've got a texture pack on, but really quick, I built this. It's an automatic sugarcane farm. So sugarcane grows, like normal. It just goes up. That's how it does. But pistons push out, right? That's how they do. And I have a little hopper clock set up back here with this to send a double pulse. And basically, every so often like that, the pistons push out and then retract and harvest everything. Now this thing grew right after it just happened. How convenient. But it's been working okay. I got a little bit of sugarcane. I was trying to start collecting stuff for rockets, But in terms of the texture pack, everything looks different. It's really actually just mainly the sky, the water, and the sounds. The sounds are different. Listen to this. I don't know if you could hear that, but some of the sounds are different. Like eating is different, picking up stuff, breaking some stuff is different. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted a cool sky, and this is the closest thing I could find that was vanilla still. If you have an opinion on it, let me know in the comments below. I'm still messing with it. The water you can hear is different, but look at the iron. The iron thing is working greatly. I think I'm going to decide on a name next episode on this thing. So last chance to name it. But today we've got a busy day. I don't think I ever properly outlined it, but this floating map here, the AFK zone, or whatever I end up calling it, is outlining my cursor, this whole area. So pretty much everything over here is AFK zone. Today, I want to fill in the area in between this space and spawn, and then I wanted to do something over here. The goal today is to finish pretty much this whole spawn area. We'll fill in trees in between this and that, and over here, I want to do a carrot field. I don't have any carrots growing anywhere, and so I'd like to set up a small building, I think, on this little point here, kind of for decoration, and then fill it in with carrots, pretty much in everywhere from, I think, the forest line over to the river line. We'll do maybe carrots and potatoes, but mainly carrots. So we haven't done a building episode in quite some time, and today is the day that we do one. I'd like to set up a building here. I don't think it will have too much of a purpose, but I want to maybe put one of those water wheels on it. Why? No clue. Don't know why. It's been all like technical stuff lately, so that's why I did the sugarcane thing off camera. We're gonna make a bigger one later anyways, but today will be a building day. I also forgot to say in the beginning that I've been planting chorus fruit and harvesting and all that kind of stuff, just kind of learning the ways with it, I guess you could say. I've never really messed with it too much, but we'll definitely set up a farm for it soon. So I'm thinking right here, we have a raised building. We haven't done any of that yet, so basically the building sits above the ground, maybe this high up, and we do a small building here, a wheel in the water, and then underneath we can do storage and plants and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I should be doing this with oak wood. Hold on. I've messed up already. That Enderman that's flying around somewhere over there is torturing me. He's like staring at me through things, watching me. But that is why we want to do oak, so I can do arches with spruce and hopefully not make that guy mad. What are you doing, sir? But what I want to do now is a whole platform up here. So around the sides, I want to have a walking path because I think that would look nice. And then the house will sit right up on that side, or the building, or whatever it is. I guess it's not so much a house, but I think the whole walking path can be too wide, because I'm not going for a giant building. I think this will be perfect. So I guess I ought to go and throw this in. I'm thinking cobblestone on the underside down here where he's standing. He's making me really nervous. I need to just kill him, but I don't have my good armor anymore. And look at my bow. Power 1. Power 1 is my weapon of choice, I guess, right now. It's all I got. So I gotta be really careful. That's why I'm so nervous now. What is he doing? So I think I want my house setting up here. One more block, just a little higher up. Now, the design, though, that's where I'm really unsure, because if I have it set up here, then I would put the wall in here, and it gets really, really tiny. So I have to use my space smartly, wisely, I mean. I think we could start by doing something like this, like pillars coming right off of this foundation here to kind of create a whole like stone support type of look. Put them in the corners, and then I think probably wood on the inside of this, or maybe stone brick, but that would be an awful lot of gray, so definitely wood. I'd say the block choice works. I think I need less pillars, but the roof, I want it to look like that. That shape would look really rather nice on top of this thing. Maybe we throw a chimney in there, but I'm going to go and grind this out. I'm thinking for the block choice, that and this. I think those two would go nice, trying to stick with blocks that we've used in here, and then around the edge. Fences. I think maybe oak fences might look nice because we've used a lot of spruce. I don't want to do dark oak. I don't like the color very much. Detailing has been done like crazy on this build. Detailing is when I just go and add small things or change small things to make it look cooler. And yeah, so the whole roof is done. Everything is looking really, really nice on this build, I think. So the inside is the inside. It's not done at all. I might not even do an interior on it now that I'm thinking about it. It's quite small, and this isn't meant to have much of a purpose. But I want to figure out some kind of way to make a circle on this side of the build, which I think will leave pretty undetailed. I want this to be pretty plain because the circle will be the main focus. So I just need to close that whole top area up, obviously, and then do a circle. I don't think it'll be that hard, but who knows? I think it's going to be a whole variation of slabs and stairs and probably blocks too, but ooh, I don't know. So never mind that the wheel is not in the middle of the building. When I put it in the middle of the building, meaning like where the cursor is, the wheel was gigantic. It was bigger than the whole house itself, so it sits down there. I think it looks okay. It's a double layered wheel for a little more detail, and it's touching the building, so does it make sense? Not at all, but I mean, does that flying thing make sense? Not really. So that's that. Now, I'm gonna actually swing on over to the next project, which is this. I have begun, not these saplings. That's not part of the project. The part of the project is all of the carrots and then these random logs. So I want to put some custom trees in this field. Just a little bit because this isn't meant to be the forest. This is meant to be more of a clearing. But every once in a while, I think I want to jump up and try and make some custom trees. I'm not the best at them, but I'd say I'm fairly decent at them. I'm thinking like a lot hanging more towards the pathway and hanging over the path. I think that would look really nice, like imagining myself riding through here on a horse. I think that would look quite nice. So that's what we're going to go with here, and then have a little bit of stuff going on over the fields, but I think I'll spam leaves all around these logs to make it look a lot better, I think. Now, I think this is a good time to talk about the skeleton spawner. So, there's a hole over over there somewhere. And we set the thing up in episode 20-something. And, you know, it was great. It worked well, but the rates lately have not been very good. And I've tried what I feel like is everything. I've tried caving around everywhere near here. I've tried even, like, standing in different spots, going back into the cave that's nearby, and filling in blocks. And nothing seems to work at all in terms of fixing it, and quite honestly, I'm not very happy with the design of the thing. So I believe coming here in the next few episodes, we might try to redesign a skeleton spawner. I'll have to find a new one. I'll have to do a lot of caving off camera, but I want to find a new one and hopefully set it up so I like it a lot more and that it works a lot better. So I think I will not put a bridge in going over to that spawner, and I will simply just kind of ignore it. It'll be there, I won't block it off, but not gonna worry about making an easy way over to it because I'd like to completely abandon it, quite honestly. I won't take it down. I don't really believe in doing that because that would be a waste of everything that we did there. So I'll leave it there. Maybe we use it, but definitely need to get my hands on a new skeleton spawner. Well, this project is just about done. I went ahead and did like so much off camera that I hope you're not mad at me. So I added all the trees in, and I decided that this field doesn't go all the way over to here because this would be a nice spot for like a building like straight up the road, you know, and also it's just kind of weird over here. I don't want to have to mess with like making the whole food go down this like relatively steep cliff here, so you know it just ends where it does. I still have to finish filling it in, and I actually grabbed potatoes as well. One more harvest of this thing and I can fill it in easily, and I'm gonna mix potatoes in here too because the new textures are coming out. We're not gonna try them today, but they are coming out, and I think I like the mixture of them. I think it'll look really good. But then over here across spawn here, I started adding in the forest I was talking about. This is exactly what I want to continue working on, you know, over a few episodes or off camera and that kind of stuff, but a forest in here. So it's not much of a forest, it's just a combination of tall spruce trees and tall oak trees. I do this by just planting the spruce tree on a dirt block in the air, but we're going to have a path going into this forest and then meeting up over here and then going up to the AFK zone. So that's that. I want to add some rocks in here and that kind of stuff, but I think for today that is pretty much it that we will be working on. So I'd love to check the iron farm before we leave, see what's going on. It should have been active, I think. Let's see. Ooh, it was active. Look at that. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and working on a 6th stack, and then a bunch of poppies. That's cool. That is totally awesome. Let's see if anything else over here is working. The pumpkins. No, this probably was too far to be active. The pumpkins and the sugarcane, I bet, were not active. Nope. Wait. A tiny bit. It must have been like when I was running over here and growing trees and that kind of stuff. But with all of that, that is today's Let's Play episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun today. We got a lot of progress done. But let me know what you think we should go and do next or any of that. I'm thinking about finally naming this thing next episode. I feel like it's been forever, but I wanted to give you guys a chance if you wanted to. So, thanks for watching. This has been Wattles. I will see you next time. Goodbye.